Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Now here's Anthony. Markkanen looking it over. Chambers drills the three-pointer.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
San Francisco.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so. Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Left side, O'Neal. The putback. O'Neal on the wing. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Oh, give him credit for spotting the open shooter. That's just great court awareness.
Here's Lindenborg. They kick it out to Green. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Lindenborg. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They get it again.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Inside. And stolen by Wagner. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
1:46 left to play in the first. Shaq in the high post. To the wing on the left. Shaq with the screen. Shot clock at 5. And he banks in the layup. Shaq's got 5 points so far.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket. Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And the basket by Chambers.
Coach has to be happy with that. Draw the defense, then swing it out for a good look at a trip.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And here's Los Angeles. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A three-pointer is right on target.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Here's O'Neal.
Assisted by
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Wagner on the wing. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the basket by Chambers.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Idris Band.
Good on the shot.
Assisted.
Adebayo's got 6.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
To the left wing. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And the basket by Chambers.
Great decision there. Move the ball out and find the open shooter.
And the big fella Alex Zar showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Now Hachimura over Green. And that one goes long.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
It's stolen by Hachimura. And here's the fast break. And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
And this is the work ethic Garnett possesses. Really hustles down the floor in transition.
Gay can't hit. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Los Angeles. Green with the ball. Now Green defending. Green drives in. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Adebayo's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. San Francisco making a switch here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Anthony with it. No scoring in this one. Wagner wide open. Good on the triple.
Well, look at Wagner stretching the floor. He's usually good for a couple of those a night.
Out left to the wing. Stolen by Markkanen. O'Neal outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Back to Anthony. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Gay with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to Anthony. To the middle. Here's Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Chambers. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's games.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So the value of having a 7-footer with that kind of range. Porzingis spacing the floor for them.
Outside, Markkanen. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. San Francisco trails by 6. Pass to Levine. Back to Gates. And again, it's San Francisco with a 3.
Gotta admire the fast release of Gay. Once he has the ball in his hands, he's looking to shoot.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And so it's San Francisco with it for the tie. And again, it's San Francisco with a 3.
And Gay has become a viable threat from the perimeter. Feels like he can get his shot up over anyone from anywhere.
Pass to Chambers. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Chambers got 14 points for the game. There's Levine. Stolen by Markkanen. And an intentional foul right there.
Alexander Saul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And the basket by Chambers.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Levine for 3. And again, it's San Francisco with a 3.
And Zach LaVine, never bashful, answers right back.
Wagner on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Solid 6'10", GA. Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Pass to Lindenborg. He takes it in. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
When he gets the ball in close, Yaxel wants to finish with authority.
And Wagner has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 10.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here is Green. Scoreless thus far. And out of bounds as San Francisco gains possession. A minute 50 left in the third. O'Neal with it. Now Green defending. Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Green. The kick out to Adebayo. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Adebayo's got 6.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
Here's O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
On the wing, Green. He has yet to score. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Butler. Green, the screen. For the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his team.
And finished off by O'Neal.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Back to Green. Here's Hachimura. And the 3 off target. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Los Angeles leads by
44.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Markkanen. Kicks it out to Wagner. And he slams it one-handed.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on the map.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
San Francisco.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
On the wing, Green. To the inside. O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq going to work inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Marking it into the lane. Now Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. No good there. And here we go. San Francisco fast break. Markkanen pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 4. And he drives in. Catch up a 3. 3. Good.
Well, you got to love the kick out. Excellent vision.
Anthony with it. Takes the 3. Down he goes for 3.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
The drive by Green. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Knocks down the 3.
On target from the corner. Not everybody has a great feel for that shot.
Markkanen outside. Here's Wagner. What a response. Hitting a 3 of their own.
And that's big for Wagner's confidence when he's connecting from deep, especially in these answer 3 situations.
Now Green. Now James. Green outside. He's off from 3. Markkanen fires. He drills the three.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Anthony. Now Wagner. Now Anthony. Beyond the arc. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
James outside. Here's O'Neal. Puts up the three. Buries the deep ball.
3 points.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Shaquille O'Neal misses the deep three. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, that was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.